listener. I am Saria. Hi, Dina.
Thank you, Saria, and hi everyone. I am Dina.
Today we have got the exciting topic, grammar topic.
And the topic is we're going to be talking about comparative. So comparative is a form we use how we want, maybe you have something but you want to compare it to another thing. And I think it's a very important grammar topic that we use very much in our daily lives. And so we decided that we wanted to talk about comparative because we thought it was a good idea. I hope you guys can maybe enjoy it as well, learn something new from it. Thank you.
In the comparative, we have er or more. But when we use er or more, we use er for the short words, like one syllable, like fast, faster, large, larger. And we are adding more for those words that long word and they are two syllable or more, like often, more often, expensive, more expensive.
Aside from more, which Saria talked about, we also have ER. Okay, so it's for two syllable words that end in Y. Is when you add ER, you remove the Y and add IER. Okay, and then you're gonna add the IER. So like when you say lucky, then if you want to compare it to something, you have to say luckier. And also we have easy, which ends in Y. So we have to remove the Y and add IE and then the ER. Okay? So we're going to be luckier or easier. And we also use more for adverbs that end in ly, like more slowly. So we have an adverb like slow. If you want to make it into a comparative state, you're going to have to say more slowly. Okay, and then we have quiet. If you want to make it to a comparative state, you're going to have to add an ly, quietly. But you can't just use it like that. You can't just say, I'm quietly. No, I'm more quietly doing my homework, maybe for example. So we have to add more before the syllable, before the adverb. So it's like more quietly. And Sadia, why don't you give us an example about what we just talked about?
Sure, why not? So, Dina, you are older than me.
Oh, okay. Well, it's true. I am older than her, so it is a good example. Thank you.
The second example is, can you walk a bit more slowly? Like
Yes.
I always have this little problem which is really embarrassing. So my friends is all the time telling me that I am really fast at walking.
She is. She really walks very fast.
That's
we have
right.
to like run behind her. Okay, so now I want to talk about another example. We can also use ER or more with two syllable adjectives. Okay, bear with me. Especially like maybe an adjective like clever. Okay, see, clever. So it's two syllables. Also, it's an adjective. So you can say cleverer, or you can also say more clever. And we also have another adjective like quiet, narrow, simple, shallow. You can say like quieter or more quiet, or you can say narrower or more narrow. So that goes the same for the other ones as well.
So, Dina, why don't you give us more example?
Okay, how about this? It's too noisy in here. Can we go somewhere more quiet? See, so you can use more quiet. Or you can also say, it's too noisy in here. Can we go somewhere quieter? See, so you can use ER or more with two syllables adjectives.
That's right. A few adjective and adverb have a irregular comparative form, like good, well, it's become better. Not, we don't add er or more. We just going to change it, like bad, badly, they are going to be worse. Not badder or more badder.
We can also use other words like much, a lot, a bit, slightly with comparative. Those words come before the comparative form to make a more comparative sentence. Something like maybe a bit older, slightly heavier, much better. See? And if we use an example in a sentence, you can say the weather is slightly hotter in here. Okay? So slightly hotter. Slightly is the word, and then we have hotter, which is the comparative form.
We have any or no. Any or no, they are come before comparative, like any longer, no bigger. For example, hurry up, I'm not waiting any longer.
We also have something else, which is repeating comparative forms, okay? We have a comparative word, maybe like better. We say better and better, more and more, hotter and hotter, something like that. And if you use it in a sentence, you can say that your English is improving for better and better. Like this.
The comparative. So, like the sooner, the better. For example, someone is asking you, when should we leave? So you're gonna say, the sooner, the better.
We also have older and elder, but they're not the same thing. We use them in different situations. So older in comparative, you can say for like old in comparative form is older. You can say like my sister is older than me, or I'm getting older by the day. So it's an example. You can also say my elder sister is a teacher, which is not a comparative form. You're just telling us that you have an older sister who is a teacher. But if you want to use it in a comparative form, you have to say, my sister is older than me. Okay, so now you compare yourself to your sister who is older than you. Like that. And so this was today's talk about grammar. I hope we could deliver it as well as we had said it. And thank you for listening. I hope we did a good job.
See you next time.
See you next